So, as popular as Death Note is, there's really not a lot of Death Note games. But now we have a new one coming out November 5th, Death Note Killer Within. Um I I mean, I don't know if it's Japanese, if it's American dub, or I mean, I would love to hear the American dub again because they did really, really good with that. So much so that they had a while ago, it was like 2000, what, 9, 2010 or whatever, they did Japan did the live action Death Note movies. They had the English cast dubbing the voices for the Japanese movies. Um, so, I mean, I would love to hear their voices again, not just at panels where they do a little line or something. No, I want to hear them. But here we go. Death Note, Killer Within.
これは明らかに私への挑戦。どうすればいい？計画通り。いいか、僕はキラ。そして新世界の神だ。お前は新世界の神に逆らおうとした罪で死ぬんだ。キラを牽制しましょう。言わなければどんな手を使ってでも言わせます。キラでないのならそのうちわかることです。あ、キラめ。彼の死は無駄にできません。現場に向かってください。見てください。重要な情報です。これさえクリアできれば一気に解決に結びつきます。思い通り思い通り思い通り、僕の勝ちだ。お前はキラかもではなくキラだ。
Okay, first off, I love the fact that they used the little finger puppets of Nier. That's what he had. That's Nier's thing. He had these little finger puppets. Um, Second, we saw right back here. It's just Naomi Misura right there, and that's uh yeah, L looks great, and it sounds like it's the original Japanese, which sounds amazing. I mean, I haven't heard like the original, like to hear, hearing it in the show, the anime is one thing, but to hear it in something new, that's crazy. That put a smile on my face. Um, got Misa, Sakurai TV. Um, got Rem. Good. Got L. Got Ryuk. I guess the other everyone else would be in there as well, kind of like Light's dad, and everyone trying to catch Kira, and but his laugh, that laugh But it looks like it's Among Us with Death Note. It's it's kind of just Among Us with Death Note, but it was good to hear the voices in something new, you know. Um, but yeah, like you can see there, Sakura TV goes in, you know, a lot of the the game kind of takes place. I mean, even if it's not Sakura TV, it's still like a stand-in for it because the show, the manga and anime do focus on. That's where the tapes go and get broadcast, and so the place there has a whole lot of significance because that's where they keep airing all of Kira's messages. Um, so, but you got Ryuk, you got L. But yeah, I like how they're all, instead of like the stupid little Among Us things, they're just like the little finger puppets of that Nier had. Seeing that one get hit by the car, God, and his laugh, hearing his laugh. Oh my! Again, it's one thing hearing it if like watching the episode and hearing it, but to hear his laugh in something new, and it looks good. It's Light and L. Also, when you see characters, we got Light right there. We got Misa. You got L. Like all the little finger puppets that Nier had, they all looked like, who they were supposed to look like. His little task force had their own little puppets. There was one of Mello, and they each looked like who they're supposed to look like. Um, just this. It's like one of the first thing one of the first things you see in the episode are the rules, and that's the first one they give you. The first thing you see. Um, the episode, and then they give like each episode has like two little breaks or a break where it shows one of the rules, and then when it comes back it'll show another rule, and this is the first rule you see, and it's like, oh god, yeah, it's Death Note. It's Death Note. um but I don't see Matsuda or Mogi or anything like that. They just seem like generic little finger puppets, along with L, Kira, or Light, Misa. So maybe it's not going to have like the full cast in it. And this was the one that Nier also used for Kira. It's just like a masked bandit. It's like, oh, could be anyone. Who is it? Mikami had one. So they all had a little finger puppet. Of course, you gotta have the apple. So come on, try to kill me. And this is obviously going back to the little confrontation when L decides to put out like a proxy out there to kind of tempt Kira into to kind of doing something. So after Lindell Taylor dies, L kind of reveals like, oh yeah, that wasn't me. And then he just kind of provokes Kira into doing something, just taunting him. He's like, oh, come on, can't you do it? Come on, kill me. Do it right now. And then he's like, oh, I guess you can't kill me after all. I guess there's some people you can't kill. But you got the little L, Kira, the apple, the Death Note, the TV with the chessboard. Because that's what it is with them. It's just like chess. It's just chess. Knocking all little pieces out until there's no one else left. And then you claim the king. But yeah, this looks really cool. It's supposed to be on like PS5 and Xbox and Steam on November 5th. So, God of the New World. I mean, I love Death Note so much. One of my outside babies is called Kira. It was Misa when they were a baby before their thing was obvious. But then once I saw that it was there, because sometimes it's like flat and you can't, you don't know. But I called them Misa, but then I saw that it was like, I'm like, okay, well, I'll name them Kira. So I go out there and he's just like, I'm like, Kira, how's my little god of the new world? But you will die for trying to defy the god of the new world. Like, again, this needs to be dubbed in English. They need to have the English dub for this. I don't care if it's put in later as like a DLC or what. It needs to be done. I want to hear the English voices because they were so good. So, but anyway, let me know what you think of Death Note. I love the fact, and all the different things. Like I said, they showed Misara when after Link Link's the killer after like what's did the whole thing with her. It's like, well, if you don't mind me asking, why do you keep looking at your watch? He's like, oh, well, I guess it's because I'm Kira. And and because he's written her name and all that, she just turns and they show the thing with the noose and all that. It's so good. It's so good. God, I love that. I love the show. It's so good. The manga's so great. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, let me know. Death Note. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.